Hey guys, thanks so much for joining me today. I'm going to share something with you. I have had this painting in my editing folder for about 6 months, possibly longer. I could be rolling up on a year. And I started it with a vision in mind. But once I actually started the painting, the vision kind of evaporated quickly. I am not used to painting with a brush. I usually pour. There was once upon a time where my first interest in paint began with a brush, and I did complete several satisfying paintings, and I've been yearning to get back to that because nowadays I pour primarily, mostly because of the instant gratification aspects of it. And I've been kind of longing to get back to some brushwork because it allows me better color placement. And, that's about it. But so I started this painting and I did share a picture of the incomplete painting with a friend of mine on TikTok. Um, and that's a whole nother story. Maybe we'll get into that later. But other than that, I have not shared. I'm sharing today. I'm using this as a reason to prompt me to go ahead and finish it. Since I started this, I have gained more along the understanding of kind of nipping your art in the bud by expecting perfection. As I said, I had certain expectations when I started this, and along the way, I kind of got a little wild and crazy with it, just doing what I wanted to see in a moment, which is perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with that. Actually, I'm glad I did because I did learn something. But I used a stippling sponge when it came to applying the actual flowers. And when that was dry, I was stuck because it was texture. It was texture there, and in my mind, I had envisioned, um, sorry about that, guys. In my mind, I had envisioned a kind of like a bush of flowers in a vase with petals. And I started trying to paint the petals because it was in my mind that's what I was going to do, but the texture from the sponge made it look kind of gunky and not what I wanted to see. So I'm gonna reapproach this. It's gonna force me to try something new because I'm thinking if I go over it with, I'm thinking some sort of putty, which I did start and I tried, but I couldn't get the petals I wanted to see with it because I had never done it before. So that's just how I am. Why would I think that I could do that without ever having done it before? Where did that disappointment come from? I don't know. But I'm going to finish it and I'm going to learn some more. And then I'll probably, do another one and be a little bit more gentler with myself, kind of open up my perspective of beauty, be open to not receiving the results that I intended and appreciating the try and the results that I actually get. So that's my whole purpose of sharing this with you today. Gosh, I'm so sorry about that. I'm going to figure out how to turn it off. But anywho, yeah, so I'm going to just do this share with you guys in case anybody else is out there that's struggling with finishing what they started because of various reasons. I don't know if I may have said something or hit on something that could have, maybe inspired you to go ahead and finish that work. It does not have to be perfect. Have fun. If you mess up, and I say that with quotes, if you quote mess up along the way, stop and take a break and just appreciate what you do have and try to look at it through different lenses, apply different standards of beauty to what's in front of you. I'm glad I shared today. I'm going to let you guys finish it in music, but let me know. I know this is very different. I mostly share fluid art on my channel for the most part since I started it. I'm rolling up on 3 years, I believe, in August, but sharing is caring, and I do care. So I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Love you, and have a very beautiful day. I'm going to put on some music for you guys, and you can see where I went with this. And I will definitely be sharing with you guys when I finish it, for sure. Okay, enjoy the music. I've talked long enough.